So here we are doing my most requested series ever. And yes, I know I only just came back to YouTube, but this is something that my viewers have been asking for about 2 years now. We do have a seed, but let me explain, it's not a preset seed. A couple of days ago on Twitter, I tweeted asking for people to give me a random sentence with absolutely no context. Some were purely random, some were quotes, and some were just straight up insults, but there was one that stood out particularly to me, and it is this. Now, I don't know if I'm really hungry right now, or, you know, it kind of also sounds like a band. You know, Macaroni and the Chicken Strips could be a band. You know what? I'm trademarking it. It's my band now. Game mode hardcore, difficulty hard, and we're loading in. Let's see. Are we going to get a good world? Come on, Macaroni and the Chicken Strips. Well... Okay, there is wood. There is wood. I was really worried that we were going to be stuck in the middle of a desert and have absolutely nothing. All right, so let's go run to the savannah. There could be a desert temple nearby, which could be some good early on loot. But if you are not familiar with the 1.19, or specifically known as the wild update, there are some major, massive things we need to mention. So let's get the book on out. Let's list the main things. There are some other things as well, but we'll discover it as we go through the Let's Play. But the main things that we all need to talk about is frogs. Let's just get it out of the way. There's 3 different color variants of frogs. They're little cutie patooties, and I'm very excited to find one. Then we have the Allay, which won the 2021 mob vote. Very sad, because some of the other options were much cuter, but you know what, nonetheless, we have the Allay, which brings us items, so that will be useful. We'll have to rescue one later in the series. We got the Mangrove Swamp Biome and the Mangrove Trees, which gives us a new wood type, which is apparently reddish, which I didn't know until I watched a YouTube video, because my eyes don't function well. Then we have the mud blocks and the moss carpet along with that biome, the deep, dark cave biome, which is one of the most important features of this update, because it brings the Warden in ancient cities, and the Warden is probably one of the now strongest mobs in Minecraft, because I'm pretty sure it could like 2-shot netherite armor or something crazy like that. We also with that have a new enchantment called Swift Sneak, and then finally, if you watched when 1.19 the wild update was announced, I don't know if you remember, but they mentioned fireflies. Well, those are being removed now, because apparently the frogs were meant to eat the fireflies, and ironically, in real life, fireflies are poisonous to frogs. So Mojang didn't think that one out too well. But so we're not getting fireflies, unfortunately. And everything else we'll probably find out as we go on through the series. It's just little other updates here and there. But those are the main things to look out for in case you didn't know what we were in for 1.19. But as we go through that whole spiel of what's 1.19, we've got ourselves some spiffy wood, and ooh, look at the generation over here. God damn, and we have like a weird jungle biome. I don't know what the hell's going on. This generation is insane. So I'm gonna be honest with you, today's episode, we're not gonna be building a house. We have a couple things to focus on. We are in hardcore, which I've somehow already forgotten, but we are gonna be focusing on getting a bed, getting some food, finding out the location of where we're gonna put our base, and hopefully finding some diamonds. I'd like to ideally get full iron armor this episode. If I don't, I've definitely failed and should just end the series. But so we have about 4 goals: get food, get a bed, find where we're gonna put our house, and get some diamonds. And hopefully we'll be capable of doing that all in this episode. Ooh, well, okay, so I know we have like this unspoken rule, right? That we don't kill sheeps because, well, it's kind of a bit of our branding. But, you know, we are in hardcore, so I feel like we kind of have to make an exception because, you know, it's a life or death situation. So I think you guys, if just everyone, you close your eyes, okay? I'm gonna give you 3 seconds to close your eyes. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, you can open them now. Oh my God, how did we get this random white woolen raw mutton in our inventory? The Minecraft gods may have blessed us. Well, goal number 1 is complete. We got ourselves a bed. That was pretty easy. I'm happy we got that out of the way because that's gonna be one of the major things for us, our key survival here. We also do have a lava lake. This area is insane. I don't know if we should live here. I don't know. I do want to build with the new blocks. So I kind of want to try a different style of building I've never done before, and the mud bricks look absolutely amazing, so I do want to try that out and maybe work into the new mangrove wood. Although we're getting ahead of ourselves because we haven't even found that biome yet. Although this area looks really sick, I think I do want to live near a village, which is probably another goal for this episode. Oh, okay, it seems like the end of the jungle is there. I'm sorry, piggies. I'm not really. Okay, the sooner we find a village, the better. Ooh, okay. I will happily take one of these. Issues is we don't have an iron pickaxe to unfortunately get that gold, but wait. I may have spoken too soon. Wait, can gold get gold? Can gold get gold? Well, that seems like a flawed system, Minecraft. The worst part is I could have, I think, made a pickaxe as well with the iron nuggets we just got, but we're gonna skip over that fact. Okay, I'm hoping that over this hill, it just shows us a beautiful, lovely village. Well, that is definitely a cave. There is more desert. What is that? All right, I think this is the brand new mangrove biome. Look at this place. Look how cool this is. Oh my God. Look, our very first frog. Our very first 1.19 froggy. Is this mud? It is mud. Aha. Okay, it is everywhere. I didn't know how frequently it spawned in this biome, but I am happy to see that it is literally everywhere. Also, one of the super cool things about these trees that none of the other trees in Minecraft do is that these little things on them, it's their own little saplings that you could then plant and then grow a whole nother tree. So they grow their own little saplings. All right, let's see. What is on the other side of this mangrove biome? God, this biome is like so thick and lush that you can't even see the other side of it. Okay, and on the other side of this mangrove biome is more desert, which is actually, I'll take it because that just means more potential for a village. Come on, we're running out of chances for a village. Yes, yes. Oh my God. Yes, a village, a mangrove biome, check, a bed, check. We are doing amazingly. And it doesn't even really, like, it's in a desert, but I think it's more of a savanna biome themed village than anything else. Let's get all of this delicious sugarcane over here. Oh my God, there's literally just so much sugarcane. Oh my God, and it's literally right on the cusp of a regular forest biome with a savanna, with the mangrove right back there, so it's close enough that we can get the mud blocks. This is going amazingly. See? Macaroni and chicken strips. That's the way to go, everybody. Oh my God, and this is a big village. And we have a jungle over there. Oh my God, we are just surrounded by different wood types and I am not complaining. Now, admittedly, I usually never, ever would just build in an open plainsy biome like this. I usually nestle into the side of a mountain or a cave or something like that. But this series, I kind of want to go outside of my comfort zone. I've never built with brick or mud blocks or anything like that before, any of the new wood types. I've never really settled down in an open plains biome, and I think that's what we're gonna do for this series. I mean, my plan is to do as many big builds as possible, because as you know, I really didn't do too many builds in the Dream SMP because I was kind of worried about them being blown up. But we don't have to worry about that here. We just have to worry about, you know, death. Last thing to do now is now find diamonds. But before we do that, I do want to ransack this village just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, let's make ourselves a stone hoe, and let's get the hoeing around. Hopefully my mom didn't hear that. Okay, I'm happy we got our hands on some potatoes. Some carrots would be really great. Okay, beetroots, carrots, perfect. We literally have every kind of food that we want, although we don't have the inventory space. Okay, we have all four types. We have carrots, wheat, beetroots. We have melon slices here. We have potatoes. The only thing we don't have is pumpkins, but with that being said, we can get a blossoming farm started. All right, we've claimed our area, and now it is time to actually start setting up here. Now, I'm gonna stick to my promise that I said early on, and I'm gonna try to incorporate as much as the 1.19 update into this as we can, and that means we're gonna be building with the new mangrove wood. Even for our farms right now. I don't want to use the disgusting jungle wood or the basic oak wood. I want to start with the new stuff. Well, I think that's our first mangrove tree chopped down. I'm not gonna lie, I just realized something about this tree. Although they're beautiful and probably the most intricate naturally generating trees in Minecraft, they're a pain in the to break down. I don't know where the wood is. It just generates all over the place. I think it's probably easily one of the most difficult trees to chop down. I don't know if it's because I'm just blind, but finding where the wood was a bit more complicated than I had initially thought. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a lot more of this wood, go ahead and farm some of this mud up, because I also have no clue how to actually make the mud bricks. Probably should have looked into that before, but hey, that's what all the fun's about. Finding it out as you're recording it live. Okay, we now have some space for some farms, but what I realized that we don't have is we don't have an iron bucket. And the reason why that's so important is because we obviously need water to get these farms to work. However, I did spot a friendly little iron golem over in this village, so we may need to kill him and steal his iron. We have 5 iron. That is perfect, because literally all we just need is 3 for a bucket. Okay, boom, an iron bucket, and let's make ourselves an iron sword just to be safe as some extra damage. Okay, let's fill this bucket with water. Let's get these farms going, and let's wrap this episode up. The only thing we have to do after this is get our hands on some diamonds. Let's hope that our luck carries across from the entirety of this episode and we get some lucky diamonds pretty easily. I'm not gonna lie, when 1.19 was announced and they showed the new wood that was added, I really wasn't too excited, and I'll explain why. Usually when any building blocks get added to the game, I'm over the moon. But to be quite honest, red is my least favorite color. But just look how good this red looks. I really can't complain, even though I don't like the color red. This will be changed though. This is a bit too saturated and bright for my liking, even though we're playing in lively default where my grass is bright green, which, as I said earlier, I'll change depending if you want me to in the comments. But I think this is just a bit too Christmassy. We will still be using these blocks just a little bit less as a main key feature in the build when it's this saturated. So I think I'm gonna either turn it all to regular mangrove wood like this, or make it the mud bricks and have the mangrove blocks running through the middle just to make it a little bit more subtle. But this color does look so good. But there's two things left on our list to do. We just need to make the animal pens now, and then we have to go ahead and make ourselves a strip mine. I'm not gonna lie, we've gotten stupidly lucky in this world. A little bit too lucky, if you ask me. I can't tell you the last time that I had cows, pigs, chickens, and sheep all in the same area, and then also got a village right next to where I wanted to be on a completely random seed that a viewer gave me. And they didn't even know that they were giving me a seed. And just like that, we have pigs, cows, sheep, and chickens. All of our farms are completely done. But now we are ready to start our final goal for today's episode, and that is finding diamonds. One block into the tunnel directly across, and there is diamonds. How many? I don't know. Hopefully it's a decent vein. If it would be 5, that'd be absolutely amazing. But let me shut up and let's go find out. Okay, it seems like it's only 2 diamonds, but that is our goal. That's what we set out to do. We got diamonds in our very first episode. I can't believe we wasted all of our time down that mine shaft, and it was literally 1 block into this one. But nonetheless, we got diamonds. So we did everything we set out to do. We got diamonds, we made a bed, we got food, we found a village, we found a new mangrove biome, and we found a place that we're gonna set up and live and build our house next episode. Goodbye!